Up Dinosaurs and Putting Them Together Again by Aliki. Have you ever seen dinosaur skeletons in a museum? I have. I visit them all the time. I went again yesterday. I saw Apatosaurus. It weighed 90,000 pounds. Apatosaurus is its real name, but some people call it Brontosaurus. I saw Iguanodon. I recognize Iguanodon by its horned thumbs. I saw Triceratops. Tri means three. 3 horns. Triceratops. I like to say their names. Tyrannosaurus used to scare me. Just its head is almost twice my size. Hello, up there. I'm not afraid of dinosaurs anymore. Sometimes I call them, "You bag of bones," under my breath. I used to wonder where they came from and how they got into the museum. But now I know. Dinosaurs lived millions of years ago. A few of them were as small as birds, but most were enormous. Some ate plants. Some ate the meat of other dinosaurs. And some may have eaten the eggs of other dinosaurs. Ew. Dinosaurs lived everywhere. They lived on every continent in the world. Then they died out. There hasn't been a dinosaur around for 65 million years. Until about 200 years ago, no one knew anything about dinosaurs. Then people began finding things in rock. People were finding fossils. Fossils are a kind of diary of the past. Here's how they formed. A dinosaur died and sank into a river. Its flesh rotted. Its skeleton was covered by sand. In time, the sand and skeleton turned to stone. The dinosaur was hidden for millions of years. The earth changed. Then, some of the stone broke away and part of the dinosaur showed. Everything we know about dinosaurs comes from studying fossils. What finds these were! People crowded into museums to see them. But the dinosaur bones didn't just get up and walk there. They had to be dug out of the ground, slowly and patiently. This is how fossil hunters work. First, they have to find a dinosaur. They search along riverbanks and in quarries. They climb up high cliffs and down deep canyons. With luck, someone spots a fossil bone poking through the rock. The site is covered with a tent, and the work begins. Scientists chip at the rock close to the fossil. They brush away the grit. They have to be very careful. A fossil is hard as rock, but very brittle and easy to shatter. Sometimes the bones are found all scrambled up like this. Figuring out how they go together is some job. When the bones are ready to be moved, they are carefully wrapped in tissue paper and put into boxes or sacks. Large bones are covered with a plaster cast, just as a broken leg is. The cast protects the bone. At the museum, scientists study the bones. They try to figure out what size and shape the dinosaur was. They try to find out how the dinosaur stood and walked and what he ate. If there are enough bones, scientists are able to build a complete skeleton. Until recently, only a few museums had dinosaurs. Then, scientists learn to make copies of the skeletons. A mold is made for each bone. Each bone has a top and bottom mold. Now museums all over the world have dinosaur skeletons. And many people can spend hours looking at them, the way I do. See you at the museum sometime.